Hey you guys, I haven't vlogged in a long time, but I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been meditating on. The Lord was just letting me know that sometimes we look back at things so long. We look back at our old relationships. We stay stuck, and we cannot move forward if we're looking back. I'm sure many of you have heard that example of um, driving forward and looking in your rear view mirror. You can only do that so long. You can only do that to change lanes just in case somebody is in your way coming behind you. You have to see what's coming behind you, but you can't drive forward for any amount of long period of time looking back in the rear view mirror. And that's like life. Whatever is for you, whatever God has for you is in your future. It's before you, it's not behind you. And even those who are in your past and that are supposed to be in your future will show up. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to keep waiting for them. You can keep praying for them, but you don't have to, and you shouldn't keep waiting for them. You should not allow them to become idols, and the hope that you had for them to become idols. Or you had for something to happen. It may not be a them. For me, it was a him. But for you, it could be a them, or it could be a it, or something that you thought was going to happen that hasn't happened. That doesn't mean that you lose faith. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that real faith can move forward, knowing that God is able to complete that which he began. He's able to bring his word to pass. If he said it, he will do it in his own time, in his own way. And oftentimes we become, we make idols out of the promises of God, and we try and get them by our own power and might, and not by the will of God, and not by the Spirit of God. And we get lost when we do that, because we're back here trying to make something happen. We're back here, you know, watering the seed over and over and over again, and God says, just let it grow. I have something for you up ahead. And when the fruit is ripe and when it's ready, then you will see it. You will be able to see and know the bloom. The fruit will come to pass. And sometimes we hope for things and it doesn't turn out like we wanted it to. Or just like the Israelites and the people of the Bible, God has a good plan for each one of us. And sometimes people don't follow God's plan. And so you can't change other people's will. If you were supposed to get the job, if you were supposed to be together, if you were supposed to get the increase, or move to a different city, or you were supposed to be someplace different, look forward. Don't look backwards, because you will find yourself lost. He who looks back is lost. You cannot put your hand, Jesus said, you can't put your hand to the plow uh, of the kingdom and then look back. You can't do both. Either you dig your feet in and you dig your stakes in and you move forward, or you look back and you get lost. Peter said, people who do those things are blind and cannot see far away. So I just want to encourage you, as somebody who stayed stuck, waiting for certain things to happen, and even the promises of God. But God never called me to wait for things to happen or people to get right. He called me to move forward. I just want to encourage you, if God has called you to do something, if there's a breakup or there's a disconnect, or there's something that you're holding on to, that you're mourning too long, that your hope is deferred and you want it to move forward and it hasn't, to release it to God, and just settle down in his rest and his peace, and let God do it. I assure you that what he has before you is better than what you let go of behind you. And that does not mean that what you are hoping for and what you have prayed for will not come to pass. It just means that you holding yourself back, and you keeping your mind on it instead of on the things of God is not going to make it happen any faster. In fact, many times God will keep it back from you because you've made an idol out of it. So I just want to encourage you again to just move forward and trust God enough to trust Him that He has a good plan for you, and anything that doesn't show up in your future was not meant to be there. God will not let you down. He will not fail you. Amen. Amen.